YouTube? It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Movies So Bad They're Good Month. And this is a 2012 action kung fu flick directed by, uh, who is the director here? I think it's the RZA. And it's his first attempt at a feature film, martial arts film, The Man with the Iron Fist. This is not as bad as the critics made it out to be. It's a fun, kind of cheesy, over the top, very bloody action. Throwback to the 70s and 80s martial arts films that came out. Now, I saw this movie a couple years ago, back in like 13 or 2014, around there. It was a couple of years after the movie came out, because I was gonna see this in theaters. The trailer intrigued me, and I saw Ninja Assassin in the theater, and I've already reviewed that on my channel. So I wanted to review this one. And hold on, yeah, yeah, he directed the movie. So yeah, it came out in September of 2012. Yeah, no, it was November. It was like right before the last Twilight movie. Yeah, and the film is a lot of fun for considering it's directed and written by a rapper. But other than that, I think the only thing he can't do in this movie is act, because he's not an actor. The Riz is a singer, rapper. He's not an actor. But there's other people in this movie that can act. You have Russell Crowe, who's a fun guy in the movie. He's fun to watch. You have Jamie Chung from the Big Hero 6 film and the TV series, and she's done TV shows like Gotham. You have freaking the always gorgeous Lucy Liu. That woman is delicious in everything she's in. I love seeing her face. She's just a wonderful actress, badass. I don't care what Bill Murray says. And you also have a young early appearance from Dave Batista, who will later be Drax in the Guardians films and the Avengers Infinity War and Endgame. And basically, let me read the synopsis in the back. Oh, and also Quentin Tarantino is one of the producers of this, and it does feel like a Tarantino movie. It's definitely as violent as almost as violent as Kill Bill. Uh, Quentin Tarantino presents The Man with the Iron Fist, an epic action adventure inspired by classic kung fu movies. That's what I said earlier. When the Emperor's gold is hijacked, every kung fu warrior, assassin, and hired gun in China will battle to claim their fortune. Starring Academy Award winner Russell Crowe, RZA, and Lucy Liu. Yum yum yum. The Man with the Iron Fist unrated extended edition includes jaw-dropping martial arts action that you couldn't see in theaters. Also, Rick Yunes in the movie. He's a decent actor. You have David Batista, Jamie Chung, Kung Lee, and Byron Mann. And the Asian women in this movie are knockouts. If you see this film and you're a fan of Asian cinema, yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. Their dark hair, their deadly killers. Their faces are just, they glow on screen. And yeah, the film's not too long. It's only, the unrated version is an hour and 48 minutes, so it's actually a longer cut of the film. The R-rated theatrical cut is about an hour and 36. So if you just want to see the film and not extend yourself, there's two cuts of this. A badass modern epic. Yeah, it does have its problems. Like I said, the Riz is not a good actor, guys. He's a rapper. He sounds like Ember Fudd. And there's a scene that he gets his arms cut off by Batista. It's really brutal. But if that was an actor doing it, like Will Smith or Jamie Foxx or something like that, it would be a lot better. But they were busy doing other stuff. But if you're in the mood for a B movie with a lot of action and tons of gore and not the biggest, deepest, compelling plot, but something that fits a Saturday afternoon or Saturday night, this is your movie. I haven't seen the sequel yet, so I gotta see it, and then I'll review that some other time. But the first one is pretty good. I mean, a 5.4 on IMDb. I've seen worse, guys. At least I could see the action in this movie. Unlike Rogue One, the Asians are actually used in this movie more, and they're not blind. They're not killed off in 5 minutes, and it's bloodier. When there's a war, when there's people fighting, I want to see some blood, especially in an R-rated film, or in this case, the unrated version. And it's been a while since I've seen this movie. I want to see the theatrical cut. Um, Yeah, like I said, if the RZA could have just directed and wrote the movie and didn't act in it, I think it would have been a lot better. It would have definitely gotten better notices from critics, and it only made like $19 million worldwide. That's sad. There's movies that are way worse that made more than that. And it's well shot. I think the film looks great. You know, it doesn't have shaky cam. You can see the action when it's there. Um, it is. It says it's considering it well. Critics were divided over the film's homage to the martial arts, but it is well choreographed and representation of the genre, but offering nothing original. Again, it's a movie directed and written by a rapper and produced by Quentin Tarantino. Let's face it; those two guys have not done the most original content in the last like 2 decades. Say what you will about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but Tarantino's thing is this: he can direct and write, but half of his ideas come from other countries and other source material. Think about it. Kill Bill is an Asian film, just with a white lead. Django Unchained is a nod to the spaghetti westerns of the 1960s and the 70s. Inglorious Bastards is a freaking war picture that was taken from other movies like Schindler's List and Diary of Van Frank and other movies. So he kind of is ripping off some genres as well, but he knows how to do it well. Some people don't know how to do that. But anyway, guys, this film is fine the way it is. It could it could have a better lead guy, but it's still a very fun movie, and it's badass and R rated. So don't show this to your kids if you unless they want them to see copious amounts of blood, because this movie almost has as much blood as Kill Bill. And what that movie has over this, it has a better lead, but it has gorgeous Asian women and Russell Crowe's fun in the movie, and there's a lot of action, a lot of blood, and it doesn't hold back, and I like that. And it is so bad it's good. You can't spell kung fu without FNU. I like that tagline. That's pretty cool. And I will see the sequel one day and review it for you guys. But I'm tired, so see this movie if you haven't seen it. I would say watch it at least once. It's not going to kill you. It's worth a rental or online, or you can stream it or watch it on Netflix. It's worth your time at least for one watch. And it says here, look at this. The largest demographic of the opening weekend audiences were under 30. Well, if I saw this movie, I would be at the time. And let's face it, not a lot of kung fu flicks are artsy fartsy unless it's done by a Asian director like a Kurosawa film or something like that. Then it's got deep, compelling characters and meaning. But this is just a fun watch. And if you want to watch a popcorn flick from 2012 that's not called Avengers, this is right up your alley. And it's fun for what it is. Riz is not a good actor, but at least his directing style is not so bad. And I've seen way worse. Trust me, I've seen Uwe Boll movies, guys, so I know a worse director than him. So that's my review on The Man with the Iron Fists, first one. The sequel I'll eventually see and review for you guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next review.